Hello and welcome to WOSSOM. This is another challenge. We are live from the automation test track, and for today's challenge we have 11 cars lined up. These cars were made in the automation game by the players of our challenge, or should I say designers or engineers. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, this challenge is made using two games, Automation and BMG. Right now we are looking at the BMG, and these cars were made in the Automation game. You can know more about that in our website. I'm going to pull it up right now just to show how it works. So this is our website. If you go there, you're going to see some of the instructions, the news and everything. And it's quite easy. Anyone can participate. All you need actually is the automation game. You don't need the BMG. BMG is just for testing and stuff and like doing these challenges. And right now we're going to check the competition cars that we have. Today we are in a time trial competition, so these are the cars. They were sorted from the highest score in track configuration demographic. That's something in the automation. They have all these demographics. So you have family cars, you have convertibles, sport, transportation, all kinds of demographics. And we did the sorting through the track demographic score. And even though this, I don't know, I'm really not sure if the cars with the best track scores are going to be the fastest, but we will see because I don't know, this there are some cars here in the bottom that seems really good. So you'll see. We will start with the AG Renaissance V8 race car. This is a V8 4.3 liter, and we are going to hear how it sounds right now. Okay, so we are on board, and we are gonna make our first lap. Just some few improvements I made since the last challenge, so you're gonna be able to see the lap times here. Let me load this up. Also, there is the driving inputs. In the last challenge, the speed challenge, it could feel like everything was under control, but I swear it was some of those cars were really trying to kill me. So now you have this driver input, so you can see what's going on. You see the clutch there. I'm using steering wheel, a Thrustmaster's steering wheel with 8 shift pattern. So let's get going. And so here's the thing. I'm gonna make 3 laps with each car, and first lap is just going to be to learn the car, since these cars are going to be quite different. And I can tell already that this car drives great. You see that I am having to catch the rear. And this track is a really fun track to drive. It's got everything, even this banked corner here. It's got high-speed corners, got everything. And we are approaching now the hardest part. This corner here, the modern cars can make it easily, but these older cars, it can be quite tricky to do it. They tend to lose the rear here. And this is a really, really hard corner. You cannot see the apex. So far so good. And this car drives really well. Slides a lot, but it's quite predictable. Okay, so as I'm going to open the lap now, I'm gonna let the engine do the talking now. Little mistake there at the end. Time to push now. And that was our first crash. Okay, so yeah, I'm not even sure if I was going to make a better lap. And the first lap was at 228.7. Let's see the side of the damage here. It's okay. I think Makalel will be able to fix it. I'm sorry. And the first lap was actually the second was at 228.745. And let me just write that down here while we are setting up the next car. Hold on a second. 228.745. Okay. So let's move this car out of the way. There you go. And our next contender is also a AG, this time a Lavance 14 CV race car, based obviously in the Lavance 14 CV. Let me pull up the information here for you real fast on our website. So let's find it. Easier if you go here. Okay, so this is it. It's a inline six 2.1 liter, a lot smaller engine, but also a lot less weight. 966 kilos and 105 horsepower. Let's see what it can do. If I manage to, oh yeah, there you go. Right, let's start this up. Oh, forgot something. There you go. We can quickly see it feels a lot different. Gear distribution is a lot shorter. You can feel it has less power, but it's also a lot more agile. It's more planted as well. So this car was also made by Makalel. It has some quite different style from the last car, but it's the same company. Yeah, this one is a lot easier to drive. still, we're going to be really careful on this next turn because this caused some really big accidents before. And you can see that the gearing is quite perfect for this track. We are almost reaching full RPM. Whoa, and you can brake a lot later here. So yeah, we're going to be able to push a lot more on this car, but this first lap, just to get the hang of it, yeah, you can see that I'm braking a lot earlier than I should, and that's because I've just driven a car that was a lot bigger, a lot heavier. This corner here tends to send the front of the car, it understeers a lot. Okay, let's see what you can do. Okay, we can do it full throttle here, no problem at all. Time to push now. Okay, there was a 239,499, so quite a lot slower actually. So the power did make a difference. Let me just write that down real fast. Don't go away. So the first car was 228,745, and this time we had 239,492. I did actually manage to finish the lap. So if it was a race instead of a time trial, yeah, I don't know, because I wouldn't push so hard in the Renaissance, right? And then it would have a chance. So yeah, let's go for our next car. And that will be the Phaeton TC, the time trial version. There it is, the green one. And when you look at this car, it doesn't seem that big, but this is a huge car. And let's start this thing again. And let me pull up the information about this car for you. Before that, let me just check something real quick, okay? So, here we are in our website again. And this is the Phaeton, I have no idea how to say that. And it is another inline 6 engine, this time 2.4, and it's a lot more powerful. And you can see it's a lot heavier, so it's going to be something between the last two cars. And the Phaeton was made by Dog 959. Is the first, actually no, this is the second car that's participating in more than one event already. Let's see how it does. Okay, another i6 inline 6 engine. Let's hear how it sounds. Whoa. Okay, so it does rev up a lot faster than the other ones. See how it does on the track. You can tell this is a British car. It has the steering wheel on the wrong side of the car. Yeah, it does feel fast. So yeah, you can tell this is pretty much something between the last two cars. It is not as agile as the 14 CV. But it's a bit more controllable than the Renaissance. And it feels a lot faster. Sorry. And here, oh yeah, this one does lose the back too. You have to be careful on that corner. Oh, not easy on this one too. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna miss the apex here. Hopefully we'll keep it on the road. Alright. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to concentrate a bit more for this one. It slides less than the Renaissance, but at the same time, it is not as predictable. It's not bad, I mean, it's a lot of fun to drive, but it's also harder. So concentrate for the lap now. Ah, no way. Okay, so I already messed a lap with it, which means I'll have to be more conservative on the last lap. Maybe the brake balance on this one is a bit too much towards the rear. So sometimes you can see that the synchronizer is suffering a bit, and that's because since I'm using a 8 shifter with a clutch pedal, I am doing the toe and heel technique, and sometimes I screw it up. Okay, concentrate, Rafael. Let's do it. Oh, damn it. Okay, still on it. Ah, no way. Ah, damn it. I'm sorry, dog 959. Yeah, I missed the 2 laps, and we have another crash. Car still works. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to put a lap on. And actually, is that real? Like, did we manage to make a 2:29 on the last lap? So yeah, I mean, that's something at least. Let me write that down. Actually, they got quite close to the Renaissance, so it was only 1 second behind, even with that big mistake and me thinking that the lap was gone, so I didn't concentrate too much in the end. So yeah, 2:29. Where is it? 2:55. Yeah, sorry, dog. Yeah, it was. This car was above my technique, but yeah, it definitely is faster than the AGs. But yeah, the driver didn't help at all. So yeah, I feel bad. I'm yeah, so sorry, man. And so yeah, now to the next car. This was a late entry, and I named this car incorrectly as a Vento XF Scoria. And Vento is just the name of the guy that made it. The brand name is actually XF, and the car is called Scoria. This is the R version. That means this was made for the track. And I'll pull up the information for it. Hold on, real fast. Time trial. And there it is. The XF Scoria. Okay. Let's see what this is made of. So yeah, it's a V12. So our first V12. The V12 cars did quite well in our last challenges, but those were drag challenge in land speed challenge, where power was pretty much everything, power and traction. This time we need the whole package, and this is a V12 5.1 liter, 231 horsepower, and 1,200 kilos in weight. Let's see, let's hear how it sounds. Nice. Nice sound when it's standing still, or should I say, yeah, sometimes I just miss the words in English. Sorry about that. As you probably noticed, this is not my first language. Let's see how the XF Scoria does. Okay, even though this looks bigger than the Phaeton, I'm not sure if it is, because the Phaeton is a really big car, and this one could be one of the biggest as well. But at least in this lower speeds, okay. Maybe I must correct myself. I think the problem is that the 14CV was so agile and was so easy to brake inside the corners that now I'm making these mistakes, especially under braking. And that is no fault at all from the cars. It's completely my fault. It's never been one of my strongest points to get the hang of new cars, that on real world or simulation. Okay, this one feels a lot safer through the corners, but under braking I know I'll have to be careful. Yeah, every car I've driven so far does feel great to drive. Some are a lot harder, of course, but they are all fun. All right, okay. I tried to do something different here, because this corner is completely different. This track is crazy. Like, it's really, really technical track. It has all kinds of corners. Okay, and now I'll concentrate so I don't mess up with someone's lap again. Okay, what I can feel from this car is that under the limit it does feel great, but if you push a bit harder, then it's not predictable at all. Oh, see, that's exactly what I said. Ah, damn it. Let's try not to crash it so we have another lap. It was feeling like great until suddenly it snaps. Now, since I messed the lap already, there's one thing about this car that has a sentimental feeling for me, because this is the exact same color scheme that I had in my Shelby Cobra, of course a replica that I had a couple of years ago. Okay, concentration. Already lost some time there. Again. All right, let's get this one right. This car also feels unstable under heavy braking. I believe the braking distribution is a bit too much to the back as well. And across the line. Wow. Okay. See, this is crazy. Like, if this car had its I don't know, just the brakes a bit more to the front. Maybe, I don't know, I could shave maybe 4 seconds from this car, from that big mistake I made. Maybe not that much, but okay. So it was 233.3. Hold on while I put that in our table. Hopefully in the next challenges I'll be able to have that on the screen. As a matter of fact, I can even show you the spreadsheet. It's not looks great, but something. So hold on, 233.368. Let me real fast prepare this table here so you can also take a look at it. All right. Let's create a filter here, and then yeah, let me show that to you. So yeah, this is the table. I'm not going to sort it right now by the time, because it has the order that I'm racing the cars. And as you can see, the score I made 233.3. That was the third fastest. And let's go to the next one. That would be the ACZ Stout V12. As we go back to the website here to check its stats. There it is. This one went full racing stickers on it. That was made by Creator. And let me show you the car here in the game first. So yeah, that's the ACZ, as you can see by the sticker in the roof. So that's the ACZ Stout V12 sedan by Creator, and it's another V12, 4.6 liters, and this one has more than 300 horsepower and less than 1,000 kilos. So it's promising. Let's see how it does. Another V12 sounding engine. Oh, yeah, it feels faster already. It does feel balanced too. So it already feels a lot more planted to the ground than the previous cars. This one actually does drive differently. Feels more like a race car. Let's see how it does in the high-speed corner. Okay, it felt a lot more safer. So this is by far the easiest car to drive. but still I'll try not to push too hard, at least in this next lap. Whoa. Nearly lost it there. Should it ride full throttle? Of course it should. Oh. Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad. That was a 213.256. That was by far the fastest car so far. And it looks insane as well, like most of the cars here. So yeah, let's write that down. 213.256. That was really nice to drive, and it felt good, it was fast, and not only fast, it was more than 10 seconds faster than the second place, the Renaissance. So yeah, that could be a challenger, we'll see. So to our next car. That will be the Pioneer Sprint. That's a new model from Pioneer. And let me bring up the information here. Hold on. There it is, the Pioneer Sprint. And this version is baby blue, made by Nolan Cables. And probably the smallest car between all of this. It does seem like. It's inline 6 engine with 3 liters, 122 horsepower to 850 kilos. So this is going to be something real different again. Let's see how it does. And while I was reading the information for you, I forgot to bring this up. There it is. And let's hear how it sounds. Sounds quite. Almost like a street car, street version. See how it does. It does probably still have its mufflers on, which is something the other cars probably didn't. Also, the RPMs are a lot lower on this one. But you never know what could feel slower, it sometimes can be faster. As a matter of fact, that's something that happens a lot in racing. I believe it was Alan Prost that said that when he seemed slow, he was smooth and he was going fast, and when he looked fast, he was not being smooth and he wasn't. He was going actually slow. So we'll see. I believe the camera here, yeah. This car is, so that's, I don't know if that's one of the reasons. Hold on while I concentrate for this one. Yep, seems easy. Does this car has a 5th gear? I don't believe it was possible. No. Oh! What did I do? Luckily you didn't crash. I don't know what I did when shifting the gear there to see if it had a 5th, but luckily, especially for Nolan, we didn't crash. We're still on the road. Note to myself, don't do that again. I will actually check how many gears the car has before getting in the car, and I'll try to remember that. So yeah, let me try to concentrate a bit more. So yeah, this is also a lot different to drive. The revs are a lot lower. I'll concentrate for this. Okay, I'm a bit lost here with the RPMs. And what I was saying before I interrupted myself, and I'm going to do that again because this corner is the hard one. Okay, a bit of oversteer. So yeah, well, I was saying that this car is capturing the sound from the outside, and that's why you're hearing so much wind noise. It happens to some cars, I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it's a convertible, even though it doesn't have its top down. Ooh. Okay, so we got a lap down, that means you can push a bit now. And as usual, in our third lap, we're going full throttle here and pray. Okay, not that hard. I feel there's a gap there between the second and the third, but that could be just the sliding. And I'm having a bit of difficulty pointing the car towards the apex as well, but that could be just characteristic of this car. But yeah, that was a 231. It was right there with the other cars but the stout. And this is going to be a serious contestant on the City Street Rally. That's the event, the event that's coming up next. Let's write down the numbers for this one. That was the best lap was a 231.914, right? Yeah. 231.914. Okay. When I have some more numbers, I'm gonna throw the table for you again. Right now we are going to our next car, and that will be the Dragon Motor Racing. That's the name of the company, and the car is a Superior. Actually it's the Wyvern, the Superior version, and that's the racing version. Let me bring that up for you. There it is, and it's a quite interesting looking car. It's different. Its colors are quite different as well, and that's something you expect for a racing car, sure. You have to show your sponsors, right? And okay, let me bring the information for this one. There we have it. That's the Dragon Motor Racing Superior Wyvern, made by Bredelof, and it has a V8 engine with 4.4 liter, 79 horsepower for a 1080 kilo car. That could be interesting. And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, there was the take for Rusty. For those that don't know, we have our AI team. We have this 3 people team, Rusty, Tati, and Benny, and they choose their preferred cars from each challenge. And yeah, I was just checking it. So this is actually Rusty's pick. Let's hear how it sounds. V8 power. Okay, we instantly notice this is a lot louder. I don't know if it's the... Yeah, there could be an issue with this car gear distribution. I don't know. Yeah, it's more the sliding. Oh, damn it. This is going to be one of those. Okay, so this car feels really safe on medium and slower corners, but it was a nightmare on that fast corner. Bit of a mistake there. I'm having a bit of difficulty to not slide this car too much. When I say slide, it's like on the straight line. Ow! It's so hard. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nearly crashed there. You cannot press the full throttle in second gear or you will slide the wheels. Sometimes I think you're over revving it, but actually it's just sliding. Oh, damn it. Okay, maybe a bit of a scratch there. And yeah, that's what's it. For the Wyvern. It was a 228, not bad. Considering how hard it was on that high-speed corner. It was really close there. And well, since we are in our last lap, and we didn't really break the car. I already am sorry about this, but let's try to do it to full throttle, see what happens. Oh God. Nearly put it off. I mean, yeah. I thought it was going to be worse. Sorry, Brad the Loaf. Oh, it's not that bad. It's fixable, right? Okay, so the best lap for this one was 228.199. 228.199. And yeah, another fun car to drive. And we are going to something completely different again. Yes, I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, maybe this is the smallest of them. Maybe, I don't know. You see, there are 3 small cars. I believe it's a Regal Falcon, if I'm not mistaken, the baby blue, and then the next car. That is the CBC, sorry, Carrier NK1, the track edition. And let's see some of the information for this one. As we are getting to our last few cars, this one is a Boxer engine. So yeah, we did have a Boxer. It was a catalytic, if I'm not mistaken. It's not participating on this race, but represent the Boxer culture. This is the Boxer 6 CBC Carrier MK1. It's a 1.9 liter engine. It does produce nearly 300 horsepower for this size of engine on this era. It's quite a lot, and also it's quite light. So yeah, it's got potential. Let's see how it does. We are off. Okay, let me bring this seat a bit further up. I'll have to recover real fast. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start it up again. I switched something when I was trying to adjust the seat. That's why I started again. Ready to go now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so it does feel fast, but it seems to be really, really hard to drive this one. And look at the difference in the revs comparing. What was that one that wasn't getting even to 4,000? This one go over the 8,000 rev. That's insane. Whoa. Okay, so this one tries to kill you even in a straight line. So okay, this one's got a lot of potential, but I'm not sure if I can pull up a quick lap on this. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we will have to brake quite early on this one, even though it's a really light car, which is a bit weird. Probably because it's so fast that I'm arriving at the corners at a higher speed. So I just remembered that famous word for another driver. This is like dancing with a chainsaw. Ah, no way. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. I don't know if it still can drive. Well, not in a straight line. But since we didn't make a lap, I'll try again. Sorry, nobody. That's the name of the designer for this one. Okay, we are power sliding even in fourth gear. I completely destroyed the car, but we are still trying to make a lap. Alright, so even with a partially destroyed car, we did finish the lap. Wasn't fast. I'm sorry, aka nobody. Yeah, that was a mess. But still, let's put that time on the table. There was a 2:42.924. And since we are 3 cars from the end to the end, I don't know. Let me show you how the score is right now. So yeah, that's our table. Far, far, far in the top is the stout V12. This is insane. I didn't expect that at all. There was a 2:13 its lap, and then in second place it's 2:28, and most of the cars are quite close together, but the stout is like in a league of its own. It was insane. So we had the CBC right now. Unfortunately, I screwed up the lap, but I must say it was a really, really hard car to drive. It's got potential. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be one of the favorites on the City Street Rally, but yeah, for now it's in last place. Of course, with a destroyed car, that's expected. Let me undo this so we have our right sequence here. And the next car, let me move this out of the way first. The next car is actually the one that I thought it was going to be the most insane to drive. That's the Regal Falcon Crazy 8. And the reason why it's also a really small car, as you can tell, it's not as small as the CBC and the Pioneer, as it seems, but it does have a V12 engine. So yeah, let's see, let's pull up the information about this first. So time trial. Oh, and I was while I was checking the size of the car, I actually had the computer screen here, so you didn't see it. I'm gonna show you, but yeah, the information for this car, the Regal Falcon Crazy 8 by Nolan Cable, so that's another car from Nolan, and it's a V12 4-liter engine, but it doesn't produce that much power. It's a 164 horsepower car for nearly 900 kilos. So yeah, that's our next challenger. And as I was saying, this is pretty much how you can compare the sizes. Actually, the information about the size and everything, it it's all going to be available on our website. There's so much cool information, and we're going to bring that up. But yeah, right now, to compare the sizes, probably the baby blue is the smallest, and then the CBC, and then the Rego, and that's the car we are going to hear now. Okay, so the Rego Falcon Crazy 8, it's based, of course, on the Falcon. Then it's made by Nolo. It was made by Nolan Cables. It does have a heavier steering wheel. Okay, so right from the start you can see that I managed to put this car where I want it to be. So when the trio made the review, they thought that this was going to be the crazy one, even because of its name. But yeah, we can tell already that it's a lot more manageable than the CBC. I'm not sure if it's going to have enough power though to compete for the lead. It doesn't really feel that fast. Oh, damn it. Really, really unpredictable through the fast corner. It's not a hard car to drive, but through that fast corner, it was really, really unpredictable. Like when started losing it, it's quite hard to bring it back. Not on the slower corners though. It's quite predictable here. It's quite fun to drive as well. Missed the apex a bit on that first corner. Okay, so this is the only place where I'm actually having big problem with this car. It wasn't that bad this time. Oh, no way. No, 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 no. even with the mistake, it wasn't that bad. So let's do it. Okay, since I messed up the first lap, I won't go full throttle here. I know everyone but Nolan Cables want to see that. Oh, nearly lost it there. Okay, so nearly all of my laps were not good, or at least not great, maximum good, and most were bad. But this wasn't a bad lap. So yeah, I managed to extract most of what this car could offer. But still, it wasn't as fast as the Stout, but it was enough to get second place with a 225.9. So yeah, not bad at all. And this was the car that me and the trio thought was going to be undrivable. But yeah, that title, I mean, most is my fault, but that title went to the CBC. So yeah. The Rego did 225.957, and that was good enough for second place, but not even like 10 seconds different from the Stout. It's insane. I'm beginning to, I'm starting to think that maybe the two next cars that were supposed to be the fastest cars, I don't know. I don't know if they can beat the Stout. We are going to check this now. So, oh, damn it. Okay, so before we do this, I'll have to move the last car out of the road. Sorry about that. There we go. So, okay. Now to the last two cars, and these two, even if they are not the fastest cars, these are wonders of the design. And I mean, this is the Bellagio Nuvolari Corsa, and look at this. This is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful cars I've seen made in these mods, like bringing from automation. This really looks beautiful. I do hope it does drive as fast as it looks. I'll bring the information here. And yeah, this is a beautiful car, and not only it looks great, the attention to details. Uh, Both of these cars, it's insane. So let me bring the information up for the Bellagio. And this car was made by Timo, and that was based on the Bellagio di Porto. And it's it's an inline six. Is that is that information correct? I don't know. We're gonna hear the sound and we'll know. But yeah, I could swear this was going to be something like a V12 or something. So we'll see. So 121 horsepower for 857 kilos. I'm not sure if the information is right about this one. I don't know. Let's hear it and we'll know. So, okay, it does sound like inline 6. And it does rev up to 8,000. So, I don't know. We'll see. I really hope this does well because I really like the looks on this car. Even the sound is great on this car. Whoa. Oh, and just to mention, I forgot to say about that. Whoops. This was the pick from Benny. So he did believe that this car was going to be the fastest. And I can tell that this is the safest of them all already. But I don't know, it doesn't feel that fast on the straight. So easy to drive this one, by far. It's the easiest car to drive. Ah, no! Just because I said that. Ah, no way. Okay, so I need to concentrate. Doesn't matter if the car is easy to drive if you're not paying attention. And that was the corner that usually the cars do understeer. So yeah, this drives a lot different. Let's concentrate. Okay. Yeah, that was all on me again. Damn it. So, as I said, that car felt the easiest to drive by far, but I spun out twice already, so sometimes when the car makes you feel confident, then that's when you make mistakes. I feel even comfortable to go full throttle there with no problem. Okay, so that corner is a bit harder to do with this car. Specifically, I'm not sure why. There's a gear problem there. I'm not sure if I should do it in second or third. Okay, let's concentrate. Okay, so I think I know what my problem is with this car. It does feel great to drive, but when you're driving right after exiting a corner, that happens in two situations here on this track, and that's where I messed it up twice. But it's so safe that I even feel comfortable to talk about this in that insanely difficult corner. Yeah, when you're braking in a straight line like that corner we just did, it's really safe, and I even did brake too early. But in this situation, like this right now, okay, we did it. So yeah, 230, pretty there with average, and I kind of expected a bit more from this car, but yeah, it's not bad at all. 230 right there with the other cars, and I have to say I didn't do uh, a perfect lap. Plus, I was noticing that it had light pointing that the engine maybe had something. I don't know if when I was revving it up or something, I did mess with the engine, but I don't believe so. I mean, it's gone already, so it's not up, it's not on anymore. So yeah, I don't think that was the problem. It's a very good, it feels very safe, but yeah, not didn't get close to the stout. So let's see which position it is with a 230.759. Let me bring the table to you again. So that it is. The Nuvolari Corsa is made it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th place. So it's right there in the middle. We still have one car to go, and oh, don't mind that. And yeah, I forgot to pull the handbrake, as you can see there. And so, right, let's go to our last car. That will be the DCMW, the Jawa 12. So whatever happens here, I believe this car is the company, that DCMW, is already going to be in the top of the rankings. We do have this ranking that complies all of the competitions together, and since the DCMW is the only one, at least, I don't know, there's a Regal, the AG, we'll see how the ranking goes, but I believe this car is going to still be on top. And speaking of the DCMW, let's take a look at it, because well, you can already see it looks insane. It's beautiful, it's crazy, it's a V12 again, and look at those tailpipes. This car is insane, but not only that, the details on this car are insane. Like, I can see how much effort was put on this car, and I'll bring the information about it. And it was made by Morosa, so he does these works of art like this one. It's beautiful. Hopefully he's bringing some more cars to the challenge, as he said, because this just raises the level. This is insane. So, and the information about it, not only it looks great, it has all these details and all, but it was also the car with the best score on our track demographics. So let's see if that results in also a great performance. But the information about this car, it's a V12 3.5 liters engine, and look at that, 666 horsepower engine. That's insane. It's a heavyweight car with nearly 300 1,300 kilos. But yeah, the competition now is going to be with the stout, and I believe it's going to be really, really hard to beat that, since it's going to be so dominant. But we'll see. This is it. This is the last one, and we are about to find out who wins this challenge. Did I start this up already? Okay, let's see. This is crazy. Even the interior of the car, look at the details. Like, this is insane. 9,000 RPM. Okay, so remember it's okay. This is a really heavy car. Pay attention, Rafael. Let's concentrate. Let's not mess it up. Okay, so I already know I have to brake real early with this one, and it will probably compensate on the straight. So this was the first car where we're actually using the first gear. Struggling a bit with traction. Whoa! I'm scared. I'm even braking here. Whoa, not that bad. It's interesting that this car actually drives more like a modern race car, which means it's quite unpredictable. Fighting for grip. Big slide there. Please don't go off the track. No. Went for a short shifting there, but I don't think that's the fastest way. No way. Okay, since we messed it up here, we still have the chance to make one lap. Ah, your mistake there. Oh, no way. No, 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 no. Was that faster? Was that faster? I don't know. 217. Ah, no, it was 213. I don't know why I was remember it was 218. So yeah, I believe that my huge mistake at the end didn't change the result. It was going to be second anyways. So yeah, and I'm glad for that because I was so scared that I messed Morosa's effort. So yeah, that was scary. That what a way to finish, destroying this work of art. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, so that was a 2 minutes 17.855, and I don't think I don't know if my mistake changed the result. Hopefully not. Yeah. So probably this is a good time to mention that I want to make these competitions a multiplayer when it comes to driving. So I don't want this responsibility of driving these cars because, and also it would be a lot of fun to have like kind of a driver's market or something like that. But yeah, that being said, so I don't forget that, I'll bring the results to you. And a surprise for me, a big surprise. So the ACZ took the win by a really big margin. The Jawad was probably going to be quite there with that if I didn't mess it up. Too bad I didn't record the replay. But yeah, I don't know. It would. Yeah, I don't think it would beat it. So yeah, but anyways, driver's mistake is part of the game. Sometimes you you have a car that is hard to drive and still you manage to pull up. Sometimes it's the opposite. And as I mentioned in the forums, I had my share of real race cars and um, also a lot of sim racing, and I've never been that good when I move from one car to another. So yeah, but that was it. That was the result. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do this, to drive. Our next challenge is going to be the city streets rally, and it's completely different from this challenge. I don't even think the Java would fit there, but I don't know. We should try. I think Morosa should make it and make a street rally version of this thing, and we see how it will do. And also the ACZ winning by such a big margin here. I would say it could be a favorite, but it's quite a big car for the city streets as well. So I don't know. We'll see. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.